Hi, welcome back to Bransford Webs. This week you join us on a section of the nursery that we call The Line, named after an old railway line that used to pass through this part of the nursery. So I've come down here, as you've been seeing over the last few weeks. It's a big investment in stock for 2018 on the ground now. So one of the first crops that will go online next year is Vinca Illuminations. Here's part of the crop, looking really good. Still needs to thicken out in the pot. This will get a trim usually about September time. And then grow out of that, and then as the bud and flower comes on that next February, that will go out online into garden centres across the UK. So you can see up in there we've got these sand beds, so it's all some irrigated with just the addition and a top up when we get hot weather from the irrigation hose that you can see, and a spot of hand watering. One of the key factors you can see down here, one of the things we like to do at Bransford as much as possible is to use biocontrols. So this is Spidex, which I think is for red spider mite control. Sure somebody will tell me I've got that wrong now, but so yeah, Spidex and biocontrols, so reducing the amount of chemicals by as much as possible to keep the crops as environmentally friendly as possible too. So that's the Vinca Illuminations crop for next year, and move on to some crops that are looking good at the moment on the nursery. So first of all, we have online our Anemone Fantasy series. We've got Pocahontas, Cinderella and Red Riding Hood online. All lovely bushy plants, all throwing up loads of flower spikes now and starting to show colour too. Looking absolutely fantastic for Japanese anemone. Get that word out in a minute. Very tight, stocky plants, and so loads of bud flower and good shelf life as we go through into the back end of August. Something new online this week is a new variety of Abelia called Pinky Bells. As you can see, it's part of the Proven Winners range in a 3 litre Proven Winners pot. So it's the first time we've grown this crop. It's just starting to put a little bit of bud on there now. So called Pinky Bells because it produces these large pink bell-shaped flowers. Nice tight dense habit to it too. That's Abelia Pinky Bells. And while we're talking about the Proven Winners, we've put online a second batch of Buddleia Blue Chip Junior and Pink Microchip. So these batches were trimmed back earlier in the year, flushed out nicely now, but really stocky, loads of breaks on there, and just masses and masses of flower, again in a white Proven Winners pot. Excuse me. Also online at the moment, our Astor Island series. Again, good 2 litre pot full, loaded in bud, and the first flowers starting to open. You can see every one of those going to turn into a flower over the next few weeks. Great sort of September promotion for a bench end in the garden centre. And then we've got our hookahs online. So here's Georgia Peach, which just really glows out, especially as we get into those sort of duller mornings in September, misty morning. It really glows out in the planetarium in the garden. Looking absolutely lovely again, lovely solid chunky pot full of plant. And then last but not least this week, I'll just pull out Seed and Rose Carpet, just because I think it's probably one of the best late summer promotions in the garden centre. Loads and loads and loads and loads of bud in there. Just about to burst, so as we go into the bank order, that'll be a riot of colour in the plant area. And that's it for this week for what's looking good at Bransford. Join us next week to see what's looking good around the nursery. Things are moving on now, again more shrubby stuff coming online as we go through into the autumn months. Until next week, goodbye for now.